What's going on YouTube? Today we got the UK's most brutal gang war documentary. Hashtag Birmingham, hashtag Handsworth, hashtag Ashton, you know what I'm saying? Without further introduction, let's get into it. It's part 3, man. If you ain't check out the last parts, go check those out. It's on the channel.
Say we want fucking justice. We need somebody saying we want justice, bro. I've just seen man from the hood know what it is, man. Go for it. Anybody else is thinking, what's going on? They're probably thinking the black kid was thieving in the first place. That's why you got licked down. They're not even gonna hear the story because it's like, well, they're just thieves. Man, need to put themselves in positions of power. Man, ain't, like I says, we're too low in the food chain everywhere.
How you understand? How you get power, blood? It's through violence, blood. Nah, and that's how everyone else has got powerful, blood. You have to use a bit of violence, make them know you're not playing about, and then kick back.
I had no idea the effects the riots would have on our peace movement. I thought if anything would make things worse.
Yeah, the police got balaclavas on, so it looked like it might go down today.
The police got balaclavas?
Yeah, the police are fully valid up. They're up something out here.
Hi, Flag. Hello.
You want to make your way home anyway, lads? What are you doing?
I'm looking for stuff on the floor.
Looking for stuff on the floor, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know why the reason why they're writing? Because a black boy was killed by the police earlier on in this week. That's the real reason for the protest.
I think this is when Mark Duggan was killed.
Like only the teeth and stuff and that kind of thing. Yeah. That's the real cause behind anything. But
What time is it on?
It's not on TV yet, but you just go home, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, then take care now. Bye-bye.
People end up coming together in riots. You have a common enemy. I think that's what kicks people's minds to think, hold on, forget fighting each other. People are holding us down, putting us in bad situations. So let's forget the bullshit. Let's stick together and fight.
You know the cause of what's to do, what's causing all of this? You know what's fueled all of this?
I was that kid in it, he got shot or something. I heard he got shot. I don't know what the real story is, but he got shot. But you know what, before I act off anything, I make sure I got the proper intel.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I make sure that, like, you know what, I'm fighting for that real cause, and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point fighting off yesterday.
I'm doing all this shit.
So, how do you officers feel about what's going on out here? They're acting like I'm not here. And this is the problem that we have in our community. When we speak to these people, they act like we're not here. So, once again, use that. Have you got anything to say about the situation?
Listen, sir, we're not obliged to make any comment about what's happening here. If you want to get a comment from the police, you have to speak to the press office.
See, this is why the whole of the UK is erupting right now, because they're pissed, fed up of it, not having it no more. So, as long as things remain the same, I can see things remaining the same out here. And I don't think me personally, I can see into all of these people's eyes and they look scared. There's only a little line of people, there's thousands of youths where I come from. And these thousands of youths are really ready to come out here and cause like a revolution because they'll understand we do have the power.
So why didn't you join?
I went town and it was, you couldn't get in town, it was blocked off. It was just mayhem in the middle of the road, loads of youths running around. I was in two minds, should I park up and walk round or... I was parked up there for a bit. After that, I just got off. I said, you know what, I'm not coming out to teeth nothing, you know, damage is done, that's what I want. Shit mashing up as well. You had people just there standing protecting their shops, you know, just making it known that they don't take sides with black people, you know. That's what, no matter what happens day to day in daylight, they just made it known that they're not supporting it. They don't give a business about it.
It's their shop. It's their little business. So why wouldn't they?
I'm on about the whole criminal system, you know. At the end of the day, we're fighting for justice, you know, police brutality. Police take the piss with us and we're fighting back. But because they don't go through that, they can kick back and say, well, everything's cool. But if Asians would get in trouble by police, you know, they would be pissed off as well. And that's why I say it's a trap, man. It's designed to keep us down and that. I'm hearing that shots have gone off in Aston and 3 Asians that dead yesterday. So I don't know what happened. All I know that 3 people are passed and there's some Asians that are not too happy. You know, regardless whether that's going to escalate or not, I don't know, you know. Once you got Asians and fucking Illuminati together, yeah, we got no chance. So it's a race war now. It's no longer the shops we need to worry about. If it means it brings us together and we die together, then I'm down for that, you know.
Last night when I was driving past, I seen like loads of people outside, like little groups of Asian people outside their shops trying to like defend their shops, obviously, because people have been smashing and looting their shops. I hear somebody pulled up on the pavement and run down 3 people, and I've heard they died. If this turns into like a racial war, this is gonna be it's gonna be serious out here. Very, 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 very serious out here. It's just stirred up a whole lot of stuff. So all this Burger Bar and Johnson's thing right now, it looks as trivial as it is right now.
Looking at this particular incident, yes, there is potential that the tensions will be heightened because of that, but there have been a whole succession of meetings amongst community leaders and the police.
This is kind of messed up, man. It's gone too far.
It's greed.
Yeah, greed, and like I said, what is there to really teeth on this road?
If you want to work, you gotta work hard for it.
You gotta work hard. Like I said, you can't. There's nothing to teeth for. Like even if you are a career criminal, what the hell are you gonna teeth on a shop that's full of food shops? So you're gonna teeth some burgers and chips. Ridiculous. What?
Pointless.
Pointless, man.
His families need discipline.
Thank you,
Right.
please.
Yeah.
I know the press are here, but we need to do an investigation here now.
Investigation. So what have I got to do an investigation?
Conducting a murder inquiry here at the moment. Okay. Who do you represent? Thank you. We need to move away.
Confidential.
Yes, please.
Director. That's I said, when speaking with him, I'm working, I'm at work at the moment, so you call it over. Okay, all right. Like I'm saying, so this is my point, like, because I'm black and I come and stood here, they want to question me. I had to explain to them that I'm at work, and now they've let me go. So now they haven't got no questions for me. That's how fucked up it is around here. You understand it? Fucked up.
Yeah.
Asking me about because I got a baseball cap on and a jacket and I don't look like because I'm not white.
Yeah.
They didn't ask you to come and speak, and me and you we all came together. Do you understand it? I don't trust nothing out here, me personally.
United we stand, divided we fall.
You understand it? United we stand, divided we fall. It's in my hand and his hand. That's how we need to roll. Feel me? The hood is a very, very funny place. It changes like the weather. You understand it? Anything can happen, it just goes that way, goes this way. That's why it's hard, like I said. That's why a lot of people go crazy down here, because it's not very stable. There's no stability around here at all. But right now, truth is highly possible, highly likely. That's the truth. There was no gang activity during the riots. No Burger Bar, no Johnson's, no gang activity at all. Everyone came together. So yeah, you could call it a 4-day truce. Yeah, everybody's on the same team.
I mean, but what can you expect when you see the advertisements for iPhone 4 every 15 minutes on your TV? Then what do you expect? You know what I mean? When we glorify the apps and the this and the that and the FaceTime, what do you expect?
Kids must have seen the thing and thought, oh, let me taste those sweets. I don't know what they picked up to smash it, but they smashed the window and they came and thought, this is not criminals, these people are little kids. Like, it's all madness what's going on right now. I don't even know what to say because I'm just looking at the face. It's kind of funny, innit, really.
When the lawmakers are the law breakers as well, you can't expect the everyday citizen to be, you know, conducting themselves correctly when, you know, you see stories of corruption and you don't see any consequences to that. And the reason why these places are so, you know, so appealing to young people because of the kind of things that we value, the kind of things that we promote and advertise out there. Yeah, Waterstone's untouched.
Place that will be most valuable to the people.
Exactly. Yeah, where all the knowledge is, where all the valuables really are. Right over there, Waterstone's untouched. Not a window broken inside. But yet still, cyber candy was I mean, can you see there's something wrong with that picture there, people?
If I don't come out of my house and come here, which is my family's place, I don't go nowhere else because I don't feel safe, mate. The picnic are bigger than my shoes and the picnic I run up and down and throw a brick pan police.
I wanted to hear what the elders' thoughts was on the state of our community.
Unfortunately, we've got a generation lost. And it's not a generation of black lads, it's a generation of youth that is lost. They are completely lost to us, mate, and there's nothing we can do to get through to them. God, see it. Catch the damn picnic, take off your belt, swipe him 2 times and send him home to mama. Excuse me, if people think that is bad and that is abusive, sod the lot of you. Sod your ass is bad, abusive.
I put life into my kids. The government, the law, I would have backside them in front of the Queen. They can't tell me can't do it. I will do it in front of the Queen. If they want to lock me up after, that's fine. But you know something? None of my kids got involved in the riots because of what I've drummed into them.
Yesterday we sat down and listened to some big men speak and they think it needs to be resolved with a beating. Look at the big youth. Now stand next to me, please, so you can see this on the road. You can't beat these youths because they'll probably beat you. Do you understand? Because there has to be other measures and other ways to go about it. I'm not saying that they don't need discipline, you know, but I'm talking there's levels to beating them because you can get a slap or somebody can find a piece of this in the house and stop, and beat you to a pulp. You understand it? There's levels to it. A little slap, discipline, like picking up stuff and chairs, and I've seen people get beaten, like serious beatdowns. Like, you have to know what we're doing, man. It says there's a lot to it. Like, the more I've analysed this thing, we got a whole lot of problems within ourselves and we want to blame the whole world, man. So our own stuff out. And I've got the slight feeling that kids that have been beat are slightly more violent. I have that feeling. I'm not 100%, so you can't quote me on that, but I've got a feeling that the kids who are beaten are slightly more violent. And in my community and where I come from, beating is normal.
What's happened to you?
Yeah, like, see the other day, like Tuesday and that, I was nearby town and that, and then, like, some police see me in it and they chased after me, so I started running in it. And they hide behind one car now. They dragged me from behind the car, just kicking me in my face, and they got me to the ground and just punched me in my head, and they were like, just kicking me in my ribs and that, and they rushed, like, beating me up really.
How old are you?
16 still, 16. And they put me in the cell for the night and that, saying I have to come back in a month's time.
But why did they do that?
Oh no, like, said suspicion of me doing, like, writing and that, looting.
And then that makes you feel like you want to get them back and do whatever.
I had hatred in my heart. I had hatred in my heart from a long time for them to get me, but I just got it more now. I just want to get them back, you know what I
mean? Those are police officers. Imagine I'm in distress. Imagine I'm in distress. I've got a problem. I could have been calling them into a problem. It could have been anything. There's some more right there. There's some more right there. They followed me all morning. They followed me to the shop. They asked me what am I doing, who's invested in this film to make this film. They're asking all sorts of questions. Like, this is how we live around here, man. These people take the mic.
Born black, you're born a criminal.
It's a crime in this country.
It's a crime in this country, bro.
The biggest crime, bro.
It's the biggest crime. It is. Then again, they don't want to stop. The police, cause this morning been pussies who follow me all morning, but now come my camera. They want to stop and talk to me. They follow me around the whole hood, you know, dog. Faggots.
Just stop the camera off for a second.
Why?
You want to speak? Not the camera off and speak.
Well, no, because I'm making a film. But what have we done wrong?
Just ask a few questions, that's all.
But why? Why?
Sorry?
Why are you asking us questions?
Why are you pointing a camera in my face?
Well, I'm making a film. You came over to me.
Oh, that's fine.
Listen.
What?
Listen. Right, we'll close the door.
What do we have to understand?
No, we'll go.
We haven't done anything wrong, so why are you stopping us? This is a free country in which I'm allowed to be in a public place making a film.
Right, do you have a filming permit?
Filming permit for what?
Say you're filming something.
15 minutes later, the police demanded all of our footage from Channel 4. They also sent emails asking community centres to report back on all of our activities.
The police are saying that they're going to try and shut us down, Bridget. It's not even a thing that they're trying to descend and say right now they're going to try and lock us off because we're going to incite gang problems now. Bullshit. All of these people have been raping us. The 190 million that you say they put into my community to help with these gangs and stop gangs and that, stop lying to the people. Because none of the, no gang member I know or gang member I spoke to knows any of you people, innit? So you're raping my community and keep raping us down and just see what happens, innit? Putting our heart and soul into this has been far from easy. Far from easy. It's kind of we don't get me a nightmare. Most days we don't know which way we're gonna turn, but we've continued in it. And like I said, the only reason what driving this is like a little bit of passion that's in there, and that's the only reason we're doing. Because we could have just said, no, son, this ain't working. Fuck it off. What was your point in starting here? Come and answer me. You can't sit, I'm pissed. That's all the reason I'm not happy in it. I'm not happy, so that's that in it. Where do you know me from? You don't know me, so you don't know me. You've never met me. Because we're pissed in it, because you motherfuckers are killing people out here. No, I don't want to calm down, I'm upset. I'm upset like the rest of the country, if you haven't noticed. We're pissed, we are mad. Right now we're upset. Right now you're killing people, innit? Nah, we don't have to talk. Nah, we'll stop with the camera down. This is real life shit, innit? This is real life shit. You said Mr. Duffus, Mr. Dillon, like you know me. You're part of the same gang, innit? The same way, everybody puts into the same category when it comes to us. The same way you lot all fit into the same category, point blank, period, innit? We're guilty until proven innocent where we come from.
This is what we go for as black young men, because this is normal, everyday occurrence. This is why you're probably thinking, why is he behaving like that? If it happened to you every day, you'd behave like that as well.
No, you have no idea. You are a foot soldier, so I refuse to speak to you unless you're a boss. Don't go to me. Don't let you go without, man.
What makes a race not come together with one order? And why do gangsters go jail before they find religion? If they stayed and listened, would they be still with us? No fate, then they die behind prison gates. Are we supposed to wait or just hate?
A little joke that we had, you know, what's the difference between Aston and Handsworth? It's like Birchfield Road, you know what I mean?
A road that runs down
a dual carriageway. You know what I mean? How lame, how shallow, how petty. Let's just hope that, you know, 2 weeks from now, that the focus doesn't change again. That after, they've mashed up their community, after they've, united, whether willingly or not, let's just hope that they look at that bigger picture and say to themselves, well, what are we really fighting each other for? Because my vulnerabilities are the same as yours. You know what I'm saying? My institutionalized racism experience are the same as yours. My lack of opportunity are the same as yours. You know what I mean? The only thing that's not the same is our postcode. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Because this one lives in B6 and this one lives in B20, two opposite sides of Birchfield Road, people. Come on. Come on, do better.
After almost a year on his own, Shabba finally made a breakthrough.
Obviously, I targeted like official people, I tried to go to official people, people that had influence, people that had respect, and try and get them to see the picture at a meeting with the man them. There's about 30 man in the yard, innit? Yeah, people were arguing and that, voices were raised and that, the man's in there getting mad and, it was a lot of tension. And I can remember Sykes was in there just quiet, innit? He just didn't speak, he was just quiet the whole time, taking it all in. I was expecting Sykes to probably take their side, but he actually was on my side,
The gang thing don't make sense.
It don't.
I can tell you now, innit? Gang thing don't make sense, man.
We need to, from them people that we lose here, we need to make a positive from it. Like in America, they do the memorials and that in the name of... Yes. Look at this.
So this, that there, on the gravestone, these are all my friends, All friends that just gone, you get me? For shit that started when man was being born. You get me? Because he's a young man. 7, 8, 9.
May they rest in peace. May those brothers rest in peace.
Madness.
With the spirit world now.
Absolute madness. I'm 26, done 9.5 years in jail. Don't make no sense, but you get me? Don't make no sense. all that time as a youth getting sent to jail for madness.
Okay, here's my hypothesis now. Firearms were made right here during the Industrial Revolution. Guns were made right here. And the guns that were made here in Birmingham were used to trade for African people to be taken to the Caribbean as slaves. And the youth who are involved in the gun crime are the very descendants of the Africans who were traded for guns that were made here. The Industrial Revolution fueled the slave trade, and the slave trade fueled the Industrial Revolution. It was a triangular trade where goods were made right here where we stand, as I said before, to trade for our ancestors. And hence why today Caribbean people have European surnames, including myself, including these two gentlemen. And all this is testimony to, to the grisly past of the European doing dodgy business and trading. Man, we should become intelligent enough to learn about what happened to us. And thank God now that we're born in an era of opportunity and where there's laws here to protect us as black people, we should take advantage of that. If the youth them are going to join a gang, I'll suggest you to join an academic gang. Join an academic gang of bankers, solicitors, lawyers, okay?
Growing up here, I ain't thinking about I'm going to be in no gang with no bankers and that.
Amongst ourselves?
I want to be with a man them innit. I want to make P, I want to do this thing innit with man them innit. You get me? Your friends who you grow up with. That's all it is, you know. That's all it is, you know. Your friends, you know.
That can still happen.
Your friends.
That can still happen, fam.
I got love for my friends innit. My older friends, I will listen to them as older brothers. We are what we are innit.
Of course.
You get me? We're a product of our society. We grew like this. This is just what we are.
We need to break free, get the fuck up out of this change. You sign the game, B, mentally enslaving our brains. You think you change, in reality, you're still the same. Stuck in the game, bitch made, mentally enslaved, and that's life, nigga. You ain't know my life, it's life, nigga. You got the volume.
Nogs did the same as well, you know, you come over and say, you know, it's true. It's true what you're doing and that. I'm definitely down for it. And anything you need, I support it.
And that's life, nigga.
No one tells Nugs what to do, he does what he wants to do, so if Nugs wants to get on board, it's because Nugs wants to get on board.
More fucking cops on the block, yeah. Undercovers. A true Muslim knows that you can't harm your brother. You know what I'm saying? You can't kill your brother, no bullshit, no gang-related bullshit. So if a man's a Muslim, and a man's a Muslim, and that's how it is. Get me, any beef that you had before that is done with, gone. You fear Allah, and that's that.
And is it a way in prison in which people have come together who previously out on the block might have been shooting each other?
Yeah, because they got time to sit down and read and contemplate and reflect and see what's what in it.
Yeah, that's true.
They ain't got no time for no, wow. They ain't got nothing to do really. You in jail, innit? Jail's jail. Lockdown. Get me.
Come on, bye, but there's somebody got a good 8 or something in there.
I can go back to
why did Simba change his name?
Kind of the same thing. Man are getting older now. We've got kids in it. You can't be running around gunning down man all your life. So it's time for a change. And you can see the business side of it as well. Like, let's stop doing this here. Let's come together and let's do something.
We have to show love to Shabba still. He started this thing and he's getting it going. He's made it happen, innit?
Too late for the youths to grow. Huh? Never too late. Never too late. Never too late.
It's never too late to grow. Cause I don't wanna feel the same no more. And I don't wanna feel the
Kicking
pain.
back, getting lost in my thoughts, thinking about the things I see and all the things I saw. Heading down the wrong road and I couldn't change course. Used to wanna be a G, but now this G wants more. Always in and out of court, my life in the hands of a judge. Looking straight at me with hatred, cause I'm black and I'm young. 18 and I'm going down for packing a gun. Misled by my elders, I was slanging for funds. Still attacking my lungs, weed smoke got me para. Celebrity, known by everybody in the manner. In this life I've never walked straight, only ever stagger. Sober so I can't even blame the Bruce Banner. Just like a weak bladder, I was out of control. My fate's in my own hands, why was I never told? I'm living with no limit, limitless. Now that I know, it ain't never too late to grow.
It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to grow. Cause I don't wanna feel the same no more.
It's a question, isn't it? You get me? Is it too late? You get me? Question yourself and then you realise, innit?
I wanted to put the message out there that basically it's not too late, innit?
Never.
Ain't never too late, innit? There's people that do shitty things all their life and then boom, they're inspired and their whole life changes, innit?
I had a dream last night that I was back in prison. Bun that, I'd rather die, so today I'm chilling. They're trying to watch us like clockwork, mechanism. Give them the fingers up to show the fools that I consider. I see straight through the plain clothes. I ain't wanted, so I got no reason to lay low. I just wanna live my life good and raise low. But they don't wanna see that, so they're stopping my stage shows. The roads are bait, bro, so I'm trying to switch to my career. And I did this for the Neo and Kia. That is here, yo. This is one to let the whole world know. It ain't never too late to grow.
Man, niggas have never shown man the right shit. Exactly. For my generation growing up, yeah, everybody wanted a name. If you never had a name, yeah, that means you're an idiot, innit? That's it, innit? You're either somebody or you're nobody, blood. You get me? Whereas now, I can stand up and prevent things, you get me? I can say, yo, listen, louder. You get me? Louder, that's gas. I talk to the youth all the time, you get me? Louder gang thing, but it's dumb. Don't make no sense. You're not gonna get nowhere from it.
My little cousin is dead, and you know he paid the maximum penalty in it. I kind of blame myself sometimes as well because he's following me in it. He's following me. I'm the oldest cousin there. I'm the oldest out of a lot of us, basically. So obviously, it's like when I do certain things, then the rest follow in it.
It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to grow. Cause I don't wanna feel.
I'm sitting down in like the studio, and like I'm sitting down in the studio with the so-called boy them.
So was that the first time you'd ever been in a room with some Johnsons?
Yeah. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I sat down in the room and I was a bit uneasy. I was about to keep it 100. I had to sit down and think, so hold on, is everything really cool here? And then man, I've come over from me and everything was kind of relaxed. It was an experience. And just to realise, hold on, it's just like me, innit? Talk the same, they think the same. Not my enemy, these guys ain't my enemy, but that was kind of like another wake-up call, like, come on. This is so trivial, so foolish, it's unbelievable. This is how it's supposed to be. And that's kind of that's the dream now, innit, to make it always like that. Just that's how they're supposed to live, innit, together. My dog, innit?
That's what I was just about to say.
My dog, innit?
Brother from another mother star.
Understand it, it's really like that, innit?
You know what it is.
So that's just what it is. It's no more, innit? The real brother, innit? Shabba. The Shabba, innit? Like I said, you just take him as he comes, innit?
That's the name.
There's nothing more to it. There's just Shabba, innit?
I can't complain on that. It's not exactly the truth that we wanted, you know, to kind of make history and that have so form of truths, bring people together, but it's still a way of bringing people together. You know, we got man on the soundtrack, we got a man in the same studio, we got people talking, you know, so it is progress. Come a long way, started, I actually can look and say I'm living good, you know. For once, I'm living good.
I've got to like analyse myself, well, a lot of the stuff like I've been through or grown up and kind of analyse the whole situation, come to realise it isn't everybody, because everybody's always blaming each other and whatnot. You have to blame yourself, man. But this is your life, so you have to live it, and I have to be all I can be. Understand it, and that's what I've learned. Because like I said, I've watched a lot of people spend a lot of time saying, oh, it's this person, we're blaming that person, we're blaming this person. And when I wake up in the morning, I do what I want to do. And so when I wake up in the morning, whatever I do, that's the life I'm going to be living in it. So it's my decision, my choice. So me, I'm going to try and do the right thing. Yeah.
In too deep, now it's heading the wrong way. My closest piece of faded away. I'm trying to get out of the game. These streets can never tarnish my name. I need to leave, but still my heart wants.
Shit like that, and that's the fucking most brutal gang war documentary. Hashtag Birmingham, hashtag Kansas, hashtag Ash, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't check out the last two, you know what I'm saying? I might put them in a playlist. I'm gonna put the last one right here on your screen right now. Go check that out, man. Road to the band. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Tell me which one to react to next, man. Turn on post notifications. Follow me, Grandma Low Official, link in the description. We out here.